So I used to write "don't talk" in my notebooks pretty much before every meeting, just to remind myself to not speak up. Really, over time, I realized something. The people who asked questions, the people who pushed back, or the people who brought up uncomfortable things, they got punished. Not always in an official way, not directly for speaking up. Nobody actually has to tell you to shut up. The culture does that for you. So you watch people get sidelined, you watch people get labeled difficult, or you watch leadership get visibly annoyed when someone asks that second follow-up question instead of just smiling and nodding. I remember in one meeting where leadership was presenting plans for this massive renovation in a park in one of our underserved neighborhoods. $1 million big, bond referendum big. And I had to ask, okay, so what do we tell residents who are worried that this is going to accelerate displacement and gentrification? Because we knew what happens. Investors move in, property values spike, and the very people you are trying to serve get pushed out. The answer I got was basically, well, we have to build parks. The thing is, after that meeting, multiple coworkers came up to me and privately, of course, thanked me for asking that question. And I found that happening more and more all the time. People would thank me afterwards privately, never in the room, never adding on, or never seconding what was said. Because I realized everybody saw what could happen. Everybody knew that certain questions made leadership uncomfortable. So I think I really understood the consequences of that culture when I opened a news article one day and I found out leadership in my organization had known for about 7 months that there could be a potential lead contamination in our park. 7 months. So nobody in the organization really heard from the leadership about this. Most employees in the organization had no idea this was going on. We found it from a newspaper article. And I gotta tell you, after that, it became really hard for me to sit quietly in meetings. Really hard not to push back and really hard not to question things, because I didn't take that job to serve the organization. I thought I was a public servant. I served the public. And every time I felt like we were protecting the organization instead of protecting people, I felt a violation of my values. That's what we call moral injury. And that is a story for another day, but I want to leave you with this. If you're writing "don't talk" on your notebook before a meeting, if your strategy for surviving work is to make yourself smaller, or if honesty feels dangerous, you probably need to build a strategy to get out.